Are we on the right screen? We're recording? Yeah. All right, cool. So we have the roadmap update. And they decided, they were like, hey, we are going to change a lot of things. I'm going to go into the big thing here last because it's going to be a bit of a tangent, I feel. So let's talk about the first thing. They're going to be improving security. So, I mean, dude, there's not really much to say here. Apparently there's hacking going around. I've heard about it a couple times. I haven't seen anything about it. They have a lot of like internal problems already with like their systems in place, but in terms of hacking, I don't think there's anything stopping there. You probably move chat for the screen I'm recording. Oh yeah, should probably turn off the chat. I'm gonna leave chat there. Chat's fine. People like chat's opinion. I get people that are mad at me when I don't have chat up. All right, so yeah, security. There's not really much to say about here. Game isn't gonna be bugged out as often. Some people aren't gonna be hacking. Great, cool. Like really, this is like probably the least interesting thing. And then we have ranked mode. So ranked mode, it's been pushed back already. It got pushed back. It's been pushed back nearly every patch. I've been saying this for a while. I'm pretty scared of ranked as is because I feel like it might just straight up kill NA because we do not have the player base to support it. So I feel like that's one reason why chat or rank keeps getting pushed back. The queue times would be too long. I mean, even right now, if you're past 800 LP, queues are like 20 minutes on a good day. So it's really bad. But we like ranked. I like sweating. I'm pretty sure a lot of people here want to sweat in ranked. Ranked just sounds fun. Who doesn't like the idea of ranked here? I mean, come on. I mean, they're moving away from animal league names, so they're probably just gonna have, they said it, they're gonna have traditional things like bronze, silver, gold, diamond, shit like that. So cool. That's awesome. And they're gonna have an open API by the time ranks mode, so people can have access to game data, which is cool. We get more stats, we get more detailed stats. That's always nice. That's pretty much probably also a way of saying, hey, we just don't feel like doing it anymore. Go do it yourself. So, cool. This thing here, we will talk about in a moment. This is gonna be a bit of a rant. Let's skip that for now. Cause there. So now we have the next thing. New weapons on 3 characters. Alright. So, we have 3 characters going on here. We have Zukai is getting fucking dagger of all. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I feel like these two were kind of called a little bit. Who the hell thought Zukai was getting dagger? I didn't wake up today and be like, damn. Never thought the fat man is gonna nothing personal kid me. But he's about a nothing personal kid me. And I am Monka-essing. That is honestly the funniest shit to me. And I hate that Zukai is getting it, but I think it's hilarious, and it's probably the only reason I'll play Zukai. Because it's really funny. Sisela getting throw means literally nothing. Throw might as well be Shuriken, but 10 times worse. The routing's terrible. Sisela's entire game plan revolves around cow traps, so yeah, I just don't see why Sisela's getting throw. It's kind of a waste. I don't know, do anti-knock grenade or something, maybe that's hilarious, but I'm not really seeing any real incentive to go throw over cow traps. You feel me, chat? And then the last one, Kirito is finally in Eternal Return. Let's get it. We have dual swords Yuki. I don't know how this is gonna work with his kit. I don't know. So if you Q somebody, is this 2 auto attacks or 1? Do I get 2 stuns? Do I consume 2 cufflinks? I need more information on this. Regardless, I don't really care how it works. I think it's just gonna be hilarious. And I'm probably gonna play the fuck out of that because that's something I've been wanting for a while. And I love the idea of this. So that's awesome. You giving dual swords is really, really cool. Starburst stream? True. Do you thought Kira's gonna get her whip finally? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Now let's see what else did they mention. I actually didn't read the rest of this. So, as we mentioned in the Q&A, we want each character to have a variety of weapons. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. And there's adjustments. So they talk about here, which is kind of interesting. They talk about, like, how they want balance to be in pairs. So something like Shuriken Hyeishin being, like, the lowest pick rate in the entire game. And win rate as well. Like, it's just really bad. So, yeah. So hopefully they start using stats like that and, you know, buffing things that kind of need to be buffed, but stats are kind of been skewed right now. I know they bounce purely off Korea, so you continue with that. They have the player base for it. They have a massive player base. and you should have more than enough data to see what's going on. And the NA side or even the EU side probably won't be as happy with those changes because we kind of have a very different metagame going on right now. So when we see patch notes a lot of times, it's kind of like, why? But yeah. That's kind of my idea. That's kind of my thoughts on balance right now. And then lastly, we have Emma would be joining us in December. We will not actually be getting a character in the next 2 weeks. We will be getting the 3 weapons instead. So Emma will be our next character. Hatsune Miku will be joining Eternal Return on Lumia Island. And that's kind of hype. Alright. Now what we actually give a shit about. Quantum fucking Blink. Oh boy. We ready? Chat. What do you guys think about, sorry, not Flash, Quantum Blink? Just don't do it, not Flash. Flash Keck W, Astians and Emma Simp. Alright, cool, I stand that. Like, it's just a bad idea. It's literally gonna be obligatory. Well, everybody's gonna have it, so it is obligatory. So let's get into this, right? So, I have said this many times on the channel, I fucking love League of Legends. I adore the game. I have played it for a decade, and I am perfectly fine with Flash in that game. The reason being is Flash is you balance everything around that 5-minute cooldown. Everything is balanced around Flash. Nothing is balanced around Flash here. I'm just saying this right off the bat. This is going to be probably the biggest mistake they make if this goes through. And I know it's kind of like, it's a pretty bold statement. I do not think this is a good change in the slightest. Because this is a game with 18 people in a match, right? Let's talk about a normal... So you have 18 people in a match, and right off the bat, let's say I fight someone early. We both burn Flash. The best outcome is we trade Flashes. Right? Now, next person I run into, I don't know if they have Flash or not. I can't keep track of 18 people's... I don't know how long this cooldown is going to be, but 18 people's Flash cooldown. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So now what's going to happen is I can't win the matchup because I'm just going to get Flash checked every time. So the characters are going to be really good at the characters that could work without Flash. Or the characters that can abuse Flash. Right? I do not think this is going to be good at all. Now, they do talk about this later down the line here, where they say they want to try to improve aggressive play. So, like, if you guys ever played Battle Royale, later on during the patch cycles, they eventually added a mechanic to try to prevent vouching a little bit. Or vulturing, sorry. Where if you kill somebody, there's like a healing circle around you. And that was a really useful mechanic. It actually didn't, like, promote snowballing too much, but you still could get to be aggressive. And also, you get your opponent's side of itself, which is kind of the whole purpose of PvP. This game has Mastery, though, which is another thing. But yeah, right now, you're not really promoted to go aggressive on anybody. And you'll see it a lot, and it's not very fun at times. If you want to play, like, optimally, you're kind of, almost in a sense, punished from taking a fight. Because we have noise on the map, you can hear people, you have a ton of vision, camp. Like, people can see you in third party way too easy. This Quantum Blink is not going to help with that problem. It's going to make that problem worse. Because I'm going to just wait over a wall, y'all going to burn your flashes, and I'm going to just sit here and be like, time to flash on you, get a free kill, check some corpses. The game is going to revolve around who has flash and who doesn't. Or a glow to indicate who's up and not. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Here's another issue with this one. What if you don't see them? Half the game is at night. Nighttime vision is going to make this even more important. We can't see people. So what if somebody just flashes on me? Nighttime. I'm just gonna die. Flash Yuki QR. Yeah, exactly. That sounds terrifying. Pre-stack Dylan, right? Let's imagine Dylan with double stack. Walks up, ease you, Qs, drinks, ults. Congrats, you're fucking dead. If you don't have cameras, so vision is going to become even more important now. Cameras are going to be super contested, I feel. Do we have info on the cooldown? No. Like, cameras are going to be really, really important. Especially during the night. Because otherwise, people could just flash on you and kill you. Because you can still hear people from a mile away. I really don't like this idea. Now, granted, okay, so I think the main reason why I don't like these two things. One, the game obviously doesn't bounce around it. Two, this game had an extensive alpha testing period, and I can't speak for that period, but I don't feel like this was something that was tested throughout the alpha. I feel like this is something they're trying to tack on now. and this is like a really bad idea moving forward. Because now you have to redesign the game around it. And I feel like right now you have a very strong player base that likes the game as is and wants to see things added on top of that, not changing the games. I think it would be more fun to add teleport for more teleport. What I would like to see, if we're going anything like a summoner spell route, I wanted to see what's it called? I want to see what they have in like OGBS, which is kind of a mastery thing. Like you have one that just simply gives you bread, which obviously is not good, but like they have little ones like ambush and stuff. Those are good because you know why those are good in this game? The cooldowns are low. I can assume in any fight, right? In any fight that you're going to have that summoner spell up. But here, I don't know. This is going to be a high cooldown. This is going to easily be a few minute cooldown. You're not gonna flash it on a low CD. It's too much of a game breaking mechanic. I just don't see this. 3 minute CD calling it. Even if it's 3 minutes, you can't keep track of it. I don't know if I fought in Beach, right? Day 1. You fought in Avenue, day 1 as well. I burned flash, you didn't. I have no idea you have flash up or now when I meet you. I just have no idea. These things should be smaller abilities that enhance a gameplay style. Because eventually, and they've already said, we're going to be getting, what's it called? Passives and actives and items. So playstyles are going to be more refined. Those masteries should help with that. Help alleviate problems with your character, right? As this is just kind of something we're giving to everybody. And I think the reception is really negative right now. I know I'm not the only one, because I've been seeing the reception for it, it's really bad. And this goes for pretty much NA and KR. And KR is the aggressive server. And you're gonna tell me they don't like this? No, of course they don't. Maybe it's really short. If it's really short, it's even worse. Because now what? Okay, so let's say it's a really short cooldown. The problem is, what's it called? The problem is now games slow down. They even say here, games are gonna slow down because of this. This might promote more aggressive play, but games are going to drastically slow down. How much? We don't know. But people are going to get away from fights easier. Oh, it's a really short distance? Ah, okay. Well, then it's just pointless. Why add it? People hide so hard they don't have flash. I won't take a fight if I don't have flash. Why will I? Because I'm going to get to at least half HP, and then the other person's going to flash away. I can't keep up with them, and it's done. Flash has warped League meta so much, imagine it being a bit ridiculous. Yeah, it has, but it works in League. League was designed around it. Flash has been in the League from the very, very beginning. They had over a year of alpha beta testing. This should have been tested eternally throughout that time. Not now. I know we're in early access. Early access is time to try things, but I feel like you're really going to be hurting a player base that you already have. People are not here for League 2.0. People are here for Eternal Return. That's all I'm saying. I think that's all for like covering Quantum Blink. I mean, they even say here, it's similar to Flash in some other games. Adding summons is something you just do. Like, I'm sorry. And look, I do mean this genuinely. I am not here to hate on the developers. I'm really not. I fucking adore this game. I love a lot of the changes they make. I'm not going to agree with all of them, because I do think some of them are just not correct. And obviously they're not balancing around my service, so it's very clear that I'm going to have issues with that. Certain ideas I just don't think make any sense. This is an idea where I'm just like, no, I can't tell you that it's okay, because I genuinely do not think that. Because this game, why would I just play watered down BR League at that point? I don't want this game to be League. I want this game to be Eternal Return. Valve already fixed the flash about Blink Dagger? Yes, and Blink Dagger is another solution. I don't mind seeing flash on an active, right? I really don't. If it's a hard to get item with like low stats and you're primarily building it for the active, then some characters are going to want it, right? I can see Magnus really liking a flash. It's easier, take up an item slot. It's not something that everybody's just given to. That's a much, much cleaner solution. This is not the solution. Magnus Blink Dagger be legit? Hell yeah, be legit. I'm fucking Spell Lamp Face Mang. Dude, I flash EU to a wall, bike you down. That sounds awesome. And it just makes sense with his kit. It fixes the issue of him not having mobility. You route for that. It makes for more interesting gameplay. Not everybody having it. I don't want everybody to have flash. In a balanced perspective, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't like this idea. I hate this idea with passion. Everything else here, you know, ranked mode, dope. I really hope they do it properly so NA just doesn't die. And EU and every other server, which it looks like they are. They're trying to push it back as much as possible. And then we have, you know, a bunch of new characters getting, we have a bunch of characters getting weapons, which, you know, one of them is really lame.